Hi, Linda. Let me know when you can hear me.
I can hear you now. Let's
Great.
see. Let's see. Start the video. There we go.
How's it going? Do you have a good week?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. There's been some issues with my mom this morning, but
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that sucks.
yeah.
Oh, well, hopefully singing makes you feel a little bit
I
better.
hope so. I hope so.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Actually, in counseling recently, they said that breath and using the voice and body physical movement really helps with like grief or like overwhelming feelings or when you go through
Awesome.
something really hard. So hopefully singing makes
Awesome.
you feel a little bit better. Um, so with that in mind, I was thinking since we have been starting with our sight singing and rhythm first each week, I was thinking maybe we'd do the opposite today where we would start with
Okay.
the singing, um, just to kind of switch it up a little bit and kind of get your voice going. So I think that works really well. Um, with with
Good.
where we're at today. Have you warmed up? Do you feel like your voice is ready to go, or are we just getting started?
Just getting started.
Okay, great. All right, so let's go ahead and get that posture. Why don't you close your eyes? And we're just gonna maybe put your hands on your belly and we're just gonna breathe in and out. Let's breathe in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Just at your own pace. And then we're going to breathe in through that nose again, and we're going to exhale on a hum and sigh through. So breathing in. Hmm. Hmm. Awesome, good. All right, so now let's breathe in. We're going to open the mouth and sigh through on an ah. So a ah.
Ah.
Good. Yeah, so getting that breath moving, getting the voice moving with it. I've actually been reading about our brains and how they work recently, and one of the things that was really notable was that when we go through something really emotionally stressful, the part of our brain that controls formulating words and turning what we're feeling into words that we can articulate shuts down. And
Hmm.
so it's harder to explain like what we went through or what's going on when we're in a really emotionally challenging
Yeah.
place. Um, but like doing the breath work, like doing yoga breathing and stuff, that's something that helps us to kind of get very mindful and in touch with the present and like stay focused on our physical self and help like physiologically to like calm everything in your nervous system and then when we get ourselves to that more mindful place and we're able to articulate a little bit, it can help us to kind of work through those hard things. So hopefully, some of these exercises will help to keep you really grounded and mindful in the present and be able to work through some of what you're feeling more. I'm probably not saying it right. The book uses lots of technical words. I have to reread pages like 3 times to process
Okay.
what it's saying. um, but yeah, it's very highly academic. So I'm like, wait, what part of the brain is that? Let me go back and
Yeah.
look at the picture. So, all right. So we're going to try now just sustaining and holding out a pitch. So let's try this on me, sustaining, breathing in, getting that nice anchored low breath, and then a me. Nice. Let's go up to the D. Breathing in. Me. Breathing in. Me. 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 Good. Let's go back through those. Breathing in. Me. 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 Good. All right. So let's try. We're going to stretch those vocal folds. So let's try on whoop, low to high. Again. Good. Now we're going to go high to low now on wahoo.
Oh.
Good. Again. Excuse me, I had a little burp in there. Sometimes when you're singing, you will find that as you're moving everything around, your body is going to, have funny things happen, like your stomach will gurgle or you'll have a burp, those kind of things. I find that happens more often for singers, I think. Alrighty, so let's go ahead now and we're going to try sustaining again, but this time on a more rounded, warm vowel. So we're going to breathe in and sustain on that mo. Breathing in, mo. Good. Mo. Yeah, and if you feel like you run out of breath, no worries. You can just cut off there. Breathing in. Mo. time through those sustained pitches. Breathing in. Mo. Great.
Oh.
Mo. Mo. Great, good. All right, we're gonna do some sliding now. Let's try going with that tongue trill. Good. Good. Yeah. And then let's try sliding up and over and through. So like a good. Yeah. And then can we try, let's stick out our tongue and go.
That's right.
Good. Then let's try going on the
That's right.
good. All right. So let's try now on the V consonant. Try going. Nice. Very good. All right. So then let's try. We're going to go through with those V's and we're going to try sliding as we go. So let's start a teensy bit lower and we're going to go on. And if you want to add, sometimes it can help to do like a big arm movement with that as we go up and over.
Okay.
All right, so let's try
Got
that.
one hurt arm. I'm going to do this arm.
Oh, I'm sorry you've got a hurt arm, man.
That's okay.
It's a rough day, isn't it?
Yes.
Man, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Alrighty, so try a few of those where you're going and carrying through with that arm. Breathing in. Yes. So we're getting up to where we're in the whistle register up there. We're getting to that range now. So if you feel it flip or start to get small and like feel kind of squeaky up there, like little pinging bell tower tones, then that's about right. So breathing in. And that was our high C. Awesome. So let's go ahead and slide down. Nice. Awesome. Very good. All right. So then let's try on a scale now. Let's do on a rounded ooh. All right. We're going to go ooh. 1, 2, here we go. All right, good. Let's slide down. Nice, good. All right, so then let's try now. We're going to go through on the arpeggio. So let's try on zoo. Zoo, o, ah, o, oo. Breathing in. Zoo, o, zoo, o, zoo, zoo. right, let's slide down. Nice, very good. Awesome. All right, beautiful. Let's go ahead and take a look at our songs then. Why don't we take a look at the cadenza in Think of Me and start there for today? What do you think?
Oh, okay. I thought we were going to work on the other song.
Oh, absolutely. Let's do it. Right, because I
Okay.
mean Easter will be here before we know it. So let's
Yeah.
do it. Let's
Okay.
work on the other song. Let's do
All
it.
right.
All
Okay.
right, so why don't you just show me what you've been doing with it and we'll go from there.
All right. So I'm going to pull up my track here. Okay. Um, so I've been working on trying to make the verses more speech-like. I think I've made some headway, but we'll see. What do you think? All right. Okay.
Okay.
So here we go. Let's see. I gotta go back to the beginning, looks like. Um, well, it's not going back to the beginning. Okay. Hmm. I'm sorry, I'm not.
Oh, it's okay.
I was playing it this morning. Why is it not playing? Okay. Hmm. There we go. Was it a morning like this when the sun still hid from Jerusalem? When Mary rose from her bed to tend the Lord she thought was dead. Was it a morning like this when Mary walked down from Jerusalem? When two angels stood at the tomb, bearers of news she would hear soon. Did the glass sing? Did the earth rejoice to feel you again? Over and over like a trumpet underground, did the earth seem to pound? He is risen. Over and over in a never-ending round, he is risen. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Was it a morning like this when Peter and John ran from Jerusalem for the tomb? Beneath their feet was there a tomb? Did the grass sing? Did the earth rejoice to feel you again? Over and over like a trumpet underground, did the earth seem to pound? He is risen. Over and over in a never-ending round, he is risen. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Over and over like a trumpet underground, did the earth seem to pound? He is risen. Over and over in a never-ending round, he is risen. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Was it a morning like this when my Lord looked down on Jerusalem? He is risen. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Awesome. Oh, I definitely can hear the good work you've been putting in.
Okay,
Is it
good.
feeling good?
Pretty good, yeah.
That was
Yeah,
awesome. That was beautiful.
thank
All
you.
right. So, what would you say at this point? What are the things that are feeling really satisfying with it? And what are some of the things that you still go, I feel like this could improve a little bit?
Okay, I know it really well.
Yeah, definitely. And
I think
it's
I'm hitting the
it's
notes. I
sitting
messed
in
up
your
one section,
voice
but
really,
yeah,
really well and like flowing more naturally now. That's great.
yeah. Um, uh, don't know what you thought about it being more speech-like, so I wondered about that. And then I got to work on the dynamics still.
Nice. Yes, good. Good observations. All right. Yeah, I definitely could tell that the diction was a lot better today. And with that speech like element, I could understand every single word, and the storytelling is there, which is really, really nice.
Good.
Does it feel good to you, or is that something you're
Yeah.
still feeling like you have to really focus on? Um,
No. Yeah. That feels good. Yeah.
Good, excellent, awesome. And then, so if you were going to say maybe one thing that you hear in the recording that you really love, that you would love to hear in yourself, what would that one thing be?
Hmm.
Like, if you were going to describe how
Yeah.
Sandy Patty sounds, and
I'm never gonna sound like Sandy Patty, but
well, that's okay. We can still kind of channel some of her,
yeah.
stylistic elements
Yeah.
and such. So if you were going to think of some of the things that you really love that you hear her doing, what would those be?
It's just very clear tone, just
Hmm.
really clear. Um,
Yeah, I
I,
agree. A clear tone. Okay, so we want a little bit more um, clarity in our tone, is what we're going to be going for here. So, um, how do we get more clarity? How do we get that nice crystal clear tone? So there are multiple things that you can do. What would you try to do if you were trying to get more clarity in your tone? What would be the first thing that you would do?
I don't know.
Okay, well that's fair. All right,
Things not
awesome.
seen. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Yes. So, some things that we can do to help get a more clear tone. One is that you can, in the vocal folds themselves, put a little more firm pressure on the connection of the vocal folds, lining them up nice and evenly and pressing together, having a little more firm pressure on that vocal fold closure, pressurizing the air a little bit more. Another thing that you can do is think about bringing that tongue more forward in your mouth. That's going to give you more clarity. So those are a couple things we can do. So why don't we try those two things? So think about, if you think of the difference between like e and ah, the e is going to have more clarity. So if you think about the feel of those two, e ah, the E is going to naturally have
Oh,
more clarity to the sound. So we want to get that kind of clarity regardless of what we're singing at that moment. Yeah.
okay.
So why don't we go through this song one time on V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V. All right, and you're going to feel the space that you have, the shapes that you have, and we're going to get more of that clarity in your tone. And then I want you to try well, we'll just start there. Let's start with V V V V V and that crystal clear tone. All right?
Okay.
All right, let's go for it.
All right.
Nice. Okay. So then let's try. I'm gonna have you go through this time on say. So just the stretched out say. So you'll only do the S after you take a breath, and then you'll sustain on that A. So
Okay.
the A is gonna be a little taller. So in those higher parts, it's gonna feel a little more comfortable than the V probably. Um, but it still will keep that tongue more forward. So see, see. Right?
Okay.
Let's try it.
Sing, sing, sing,
Awesome. Nice. All right. So, does that feel a little more like bright and
yeah,
forward?
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Nice. All right. So, good. Excellent. So, you can feel the difference there. So, as you sing on the words, then, if you do, was it a morning like this? And you keep that tongue more forward, that's going to help you to get a little more clarity in your tone. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
Nice. Good.
All right.
Awesome. Good. How does that feel?
All right. Good. Yeah. So I'll work on that. Yep.
Awesome. Excellent. Good. I'm so glad. Well, I hope everything is okay with your mom. Um,
Thank you.
and I'm sorry that you guys are, going through so much right now.
Yeah.
But I hope she's
Never
getting
ending.
the care that she needs, and all of that.
Okay. All righty. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, have a wonderful rest of your weekend,
Thank
and
you.
I will see you next Saturday.
Great. Thanks so much.
Bye, Linda.
Bye.